So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Nigga!
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it, but my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my
Truly.
job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. Really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early, love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6 man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6 man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach G, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Number 16, Caleb Martin. Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Number 14, Tyler Number 13, Bam Adebayo. Number 22, Jimmy Butler. Your Miami Heat head coach is Eric Spoelstra.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
With the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Ball dishes to Junior. Ball, the pass to Junior. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Down low. And slam dunk by Butler.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Bulls trail by 9. And here's Junior. Pass to Williams. At the elbow, it's Junior. Ball surveying the defense. Shot clock at 5. And they get it. Kept alive. And it's Junior missing. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Hero. Back to Lowry. Another shot, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Lowry passes to Butler. Passes it to Hero. Over Junior. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Martin after the Bulls pick up 2.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Levine. Drummond trying to get himself free. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
He hits the second from the line.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now here is Lowry. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Pass to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. There's the pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock, and Lowry has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Lowry's got 8. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. Chicago also making some changes. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Now, here's Junior. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Drives to the hoop. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 21.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtsevin comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Dwayne Dedmon subbed in for Butler. Now, here's Strus. Oladipo outside. Left side Lowry. Strus kicks to Dedmon. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Caruso. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Strus. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lowry's shot is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Strus. Outside Lowry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Miami?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Strus with it. Over LaVine. And another basket for Miami.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Chicago. It's tipped. Leaps for it. Now, Junior. This is to LaVine. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Miami ball.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Junior.
Substitution. Substitution
And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Caleb Martin comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Hero subbed in for Victor Oladipo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Green. Junior's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Now here's DeRozan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bulls moving the ball around. Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded.
Miami
For
foul.
Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now, here's Junior. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Now, here's Junior. He kicks to Vucevic. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Oladipo outside. And here's Lowry. 20 points for him. And finished off by Martin.
When you make the next pass, nice job by Lowry there.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. Now, here's Junior. Now recovering. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Now, here's Junior. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And he makes the first.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now, here's Butler. 11 points in the game. No good on the three. Here's DeRozan. Levine dishes to Junior. Back to Levine. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Here's Junior. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Count that one. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Junior the pass to DeRozan. Over Martin. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Over Martin. And again, no good by Chicago.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Butler. Nice D from Levine. Here's Chicago. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Junior. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Right side Lowry feeds it to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Butler's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Junior with it. To the inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Oladipo against Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA? So it's Miami up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Substitution
checked
on
in
the
for
court.
Miami. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Junior comes in for Patrick Williams. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-5 run. So for Chicago right now, all out there with Junior. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 4.
Team foul.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Now Lowry, 24 points for him. DeRozan against Lowry. And there it is for him.
DeRozan.
DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Throws it up high, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Chicago
I'm
ball.
all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Junior the pass to LaVine. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Butler finds Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Dedmon. Second shot opportunity. Ball with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
To the middle, and stolen by Dedmon. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
Butler
foul.
gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of their team is all about.
Yurtseveni's checked in for the Heat. Oladipo comes in for Kyle Lowry. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Junior dishes to LaVine. Chicago again turning it over.
Miami ball.
Here's Hero. He's got 14. Pass to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for LaVine. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here's Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution
Some
on the
changes.
court.
Adebayo is checked in for Omer
Javante
Yurtseven.
Green.
Caleb Martin comes
1.
in for Dwayne Dedman. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Junior comes in for Alex Caruso. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Junior. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Vincent. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's Junior. Here's Bradley.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls for
Number 4. Shooting.
And so Bradley nails both of them. Imanu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame. He deserves every bit of it.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Haslam. 6 to shoot. The pass to Vincent from outside the arc. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Stripped it away. Jovic, white covering. Here's Vincent. He dishes it to Martin. Pass to Vincent. Kicks to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Martin, the pass to Vincent. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
It's picked off. Here's Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And here's Junior. Got a piece of it. Jovic, white covering. Here's Haslam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. Team is in
that free throw, no good. Yurtseven's checked in for Caleb Martin. The Bulls making a change here as well. Dragic is checked in. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Junior with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Penalty. At the line for the Bulls, number 19.
He misses the free throw.
2.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Heat now. Jovic, light covering. Jovic passes to Robinson. Here's Vincent, the 3. Cans it from downtown. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Junior with it. Robinson on him. And good that time.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Passes to Jovic. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Robinson passes to Vincent. Yurtsevin with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
That's good from Yurtsevin.
Now at the line, Omer Yurtsevin.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Junior. Banked in off the glass.
19.
Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Jovic, light covering, tries from 10. They get it back. And they pick up 2.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Dragic against Robinson. Here's Vincent. Pocket 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Heat.
Few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kyle Lowry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Good saving. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Yurtseven. Not a lot of room. And that one, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bradley, and against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Vincent. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony. Brett Berry and David Aldridge. This is Kevin.
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start your NBA career.
Nope, John. It's definitely not.
What gives you confidence that your next game will end on a more positive note?
Being a part of this organization, basically. I've got incredible teammates and a top-notch coaching staff. So even if I do struggle, which, obviously I hope I won't, but even if I do, I know these guys are going to go out there and do everything that they can do to help us get this win.
So you trust the people around you?
Oh, 100%. I mean, these guys are pros in every sense of the word, so I have no reason to think that they won't come out on top of the next game. That's the mentality you have to succeed in this league, and we definitely got it.
That makes all the sense to me. Hey, good luck in your next one, MP.
Appreciate it, man.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you.
Mm-hmm.
Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. And with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? He's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, that's not really his reputation.
So...
honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the
That's
Stars.
flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it.
Look,
I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue, that's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play.
Slow play it,
Oh,
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man?
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get
Okay,
it.
okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.